I'm Samantha Williams. I am the quality manager at Fair Oaks Farms, East and West, and I am an Alverno graduate. Because growing up in school, in high school and middle school, I wasn't the best student. I knew that I could do it, but back then we didn't get a lot of support. We didn't get a lot of tutoring. I just made sure I did the basic to graduate. And then when I went to college, I was like, wow, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, because I just felt like I was kind of defeated before I even got in the door. When I first started Alverno, the very first speech I had to give, I was terrified. I literally cried in the car before I walked into this classroom. I was telling my husband then that I couldn't do it. I was terrified. I was literally almost frozen with fear. And I just bawled in the car before I went in there. And then I did it. And I remember the last speech I gave in class, and I felt so good that I could just talk confidently in front of everyone and not worry about it. And that carried on to my career. So I can talk in front of groups of people. I can talk in front of one-on-one, and I'm not afraid. Working in groups we always thought that was just something that was just an annoyance in school. And to know that what I was doing then really helps me now in my job. I started out at Alverno College as a nursing student. The program itself was too intense for my lifestyle, for my kids, and I wasn't able to meet the requirements. So I said, well, what else do I want to do? I love sciences, I love biology, and I've always have ever since I was in middle school. So I switched to biology. I realized that it was kind of tough to get an entry-level position as a lab scientist without going to get my master's degree. And I had to provide for my family. So it was the decision after the fact that was kind of easy for me, that this is something that I could do and I could enjoy doing it. But I knew where I wanted to be. I knew I wanted to be a quality manager. And I couldn't just do that overnight, so I had to do whatever I needed to get me to this point. So there's things that you can do after graduation, those kind of like prerequisite things to help you learn more and become a better you. I think everything that I've learned at Alverno has helped me in this job. I wasn't always just the quality auditor. I wasn't just the hassle coordinator. There was times where I had to get up in front of hundreds of people and do training, company trainings. I had to coordinate with interpreters to make sure that these trainings were effective. Learning about bacteria, learning about chemistry, those all came into play. My mathematics courses, they were very, very important in building my confidence to get this role. It's not something, if I didn't have Alverno, I couldn't do this. Maybe you could, but I had a better foundation with Alverno in my life. You know, it made me more confident than I was 10 years ago. People were so nice. The professors were so genuine and giving help and assistance. And then there was tutors, and my classmates were there to help me, and we were like a family. And that was the one thing that I really enjoyed coming into school, is that family entity. It's those people that make it a very important part of the process.